Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you've got one of these Palmetto PX9s or really any AR style rifle, for that matter, and basically you're starting to run up high round counts, one of the things that you want to take a look at is look at your bolt catch to see if it's starting to wear. Okay, so get behind the camera here. So you see the bolt catch right there. Let me try to get you in focus. There it is. Not in focus. See how that's starting to wear? So the reason my attention came to this is because a lot of times, I would lock the gun open and I would like put it on the table, and it would basically go into battery. And usually I should be able to throw it on the table here, and it shouldn't go into battery that easy. But a couple of times I noticed that it would just like as soon as it touched the table, it would go into battery, and that what's made me check it. Now the Palmetto PX9 here that you see here does not have a last round bolt open. Look, see that time I barely touched it, and it went into battery. Like I just went like that, and it went into battery. So that needs to be changed, and I'll change it tomorrow. It's starting to get dark now, and that's important because the way I load this gun, because I use this gun to train people, right? I'll lock the gun open, then I'll load the magazine. Now I'm going to use a snap cap here because I'm pointing the gun up in that direction towards the sky. Demonstrate. So I'll load the gun. I'll put the magazine in, right? Then I'll position people, right? I'll get them aiming, and then what I'll do is I'll reach underneath the gun, and when I think that they're ready to fire, I'll hit the bolt release. Okay, now I don't run the charging handle because if I got them in position like this and I pull the charging handle, I'm going to basically punch them in the nose with my hand. So that's why I use the bolt catch release, and that's also the reason why I've been wearing it out. Now the better way to put a round into the chamber is to run the charging handle. Okay, and the reason for that is. The reason for that is if you lock the gun open, right, and if you hit the bolt catch release, the bolt moves forward from the position that it's at. Okay, whereas if you pull the charging handle, from that position it's going to move about a 1/4 inch back. Okay, so if I pull this back, it's going to travel back about a 1/4 inch. So now it has an extra 1/4 inch to accelerate in and slam, get that round into the chamber. So, I have seen that with some guns when they get dirty, or maybe if the body of the ammunition, is a little beat up or something, they will sometimes not go into battery if you just hit the bolt release. Okay, whereas in the same instances, if you run the charging handle, it has enough momentum to feed the round. So the preferred method is to run the charging handle to put the round in the chamber. But for the way I train people, I lock the gun open, I get them into position, right? Then I'll reach underneath and I'll hit the bolt release, and then I'll remove take the safety off. So that's basically just an added safety feature of why of the reason why sometimes I'll use the bolt release versus pulling the charging handle. Now, if you're pulling the charging handle, you're not going to wear down your bolt catch quite as fast. Whereas the way I use it, because I use it, I wear it down more. Now, keep in mind, this lower already has more than 20,000 rounds on it. Okay, and I've already had to change the trigger group at least once, probably twice. I'm pretty sure I've also changed the bolt catch. So that's a second bolt catch that's in this gun that I have worn out. The upper is a complete replacement because this barrel, I did a video on this, somewhere around 15,000 rounds. It started showing some cracks. Not exactly sure what happened with that. If there was a squib at some point, I don't think so. I think it was just an original defect that was there from the factory. Maybe somebody put a wrench on it or something at the factory. Because I do remember some markings being on the original one, and the cracks seem to open up at that exact spot. So anyway, the point of this is to tell you guys that this gun has, well, not this gun, this lower has a very high round count. The upper is still fairly new, but fairly new meaning that it's already up to like probably about 6,000 rounds. I mean, I've in the short time I've probably had this now for less than a year. I've already got probably about 6,000 rounds on it. But the lower itself has well over 20,000 rounds, but the lower really doesn't take that much abuse. So it can go really, just the trigger group is going to wear out. So anyway, one of the things to be aware of, if you see that your bolt catch, is releasing, like if you put the gun on the table, or the way I was just doing it, where like I just touched it a little bit like that, and well, it's not doing it now, but before I just touched it and it went into battery. That's it's probably just something to look at, because that your bolt catch might be wearing out, particularly on the 9mm ARs, simply because we do a whole lot of shooting. The ammunition's cheaper, we can shoot steel up close, so 9mm ARs tend to do a lot more shooting, so they do tend to wear out faster. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you all soon.